live at the Sepulveda Gym on the campus of Weslaco High School. It is K-West, and we got some basketball action. The Weslaco East Wildcats visiting the Weslaco Panthers. Hello, everybody. Carlos Robledo along with Mike Gonzalez, and the last time we were talking, it was football, but it's basketball season now. We are here in January, and Mike Gonzalez, a pretty good game here tonight between the Wildcats and the Panthers.
Wildcats and the Panthers, the boys and the girls here. We have a double header. It's going to be a lot of fun. Look forward to it.
Yeah, it's kind of quiet right now. The boys will play first. They'll play at 6 o'clock. Then the girls will be playing right after that. And both these two teams, Mike Gonzalez, coming off some victories. The Panthers, they beat Edinburgh by a score of 47-38, and the Wildcats coming up victorious against an Economides team, and they won that game 50-45 in overtime.
Yeah, the Wildcats enter this game 1-1 in district. Had a tough non-district schedule, Carlos. For the season, they are under 500, Carlos, but they played in tournaments at La Jolla, PSA. And they also play non-district game against Laredo United. That's a team that always goes 5 rounds deep. Flower Bluff, Kyle Allen. And it's a young team, Carlos, thirsty to get better. And for the Panthers, they come in 19-8, 2-1 in district. As you mentioned, come off a big win against Edinburgh. Also had some tough tournaments in the San Antonio area. Played against Antonio Wagner, state ranked. Also had they also participated in the PSGA tournament, the La Jolla tournament, played against elite competition. 19-8 overall, that's still pretty good.
Joey Aguilar and Mike Gonzalez, they will have the call here tonight. Still got about 7 minutes before the tip-off. The captains already met with the officials in the middle of the court, so we're still in this little pregame ceremony before the game gets going. It is always important whenever you're playing a district game, but even more important when you're playing against your crosstown rival. Where are these two teams right now in the standings in 31-6A?
Well, for the Panthers, they did lose its first game of the district, so they are looking up. I believe Edinburgh Vela is in first place right now. Edinburgh High is right in there, followed by the Weslaco Panthers. But you know that they're going to be right in the mix of the race. The Wildcats 1-1 in district, coming off a big win. Know that a win tonight will increase their confidence a little bit. So they need these kind of wins, Carlos, to compete for a playoff race.
The style of basketball for these two teams, pretty much the same. I know Weslaco has some big guys in the middle that they can go to. What are we going to see here tonight?
Well, for the East Wildcats under Coach Jorge Martinez has been their guards shooting the basketball, up-tempo basketball. If they can make some baskets, they can score some points, hit some free throws. And for the Panthers, what makes them so great, Carlos, is they can play any style of basketball because they have size, and they also have guards that are quick, that are great shooters, and so they can hurt you in the half-court game or they can hurt you in the full court game.
I know both these two teams are still evolving from last year's squad, but both coming off victories. They have momentum coming to this game. Both coaches have to feel very comfortable coming into this contest.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And all it takes is a win to gain confidence here. And that's something I think the Weslaco Wildcats need the most here, after a tough non-district schedule here. But beating a team like Edinburgh Economides, which were the district champs last year, hey, that's a great start right there to build on, and got a lot of basketball left, only 2 games into the district. And for the Panthers, after they had a tough loss against Edinburgh Vela, have bounced back with a back-to-back victories in district and look to keep it going.
Yeah, so far the Weslaco Panthers are still battling there on top of 31-6A. If you take a look at the Rio Grande Valley Coaches Association preseason predictions in 31-6A, they were looking for Edinburgh Vela to come out on top, victorious. Weslaco High, maybe, perhaps number 2. Edinburgh North, and then after that, Edinburgh Economides was supposed to battle for that 4th spot. Once again, I'm talking about preseason predictions with the Coaches Association. And then Edinburgh, Weslaco East, and Donna North. Those were the preseason predictions coming up the rear there, Mike Gonzalez. Who are some of the other teams to look out for in 31-6A?
Yeah, and no doubt about it, it's going to be Edinburgh Vela. Edinburgh High going to be right in the middle of it. And talking to both coaches, Carlos, they tell me that everybody, all programs in this district, lost some veteran players that were key last year and that are young this year. And so pretty much the district is wide open. It's wide open for anybody to win. And so with that being said, which team is going to step up? Which young guys are going to step up and make contributions moving forward?
Well, it was just a few years ago that the Weslaco Panthers were going to that Sweet 16. They had won like 34 games that year. They had players like Safi Fino and Isaiah Garcia that were on that team. They just graduated last year. This year, a bunch of newcomers. Who's the team? Who's to look out for in the Weslaco Panthers?
Well, for the Panthers, Carlos, they have some seniors. They have a Rolly Berones, 6'3", center, a senior. JJ Beldares, 6'4", also a junior, Josh Rodriguez, another senior. But the youth, Carlos, keep an eye on Andrew Olmedo, only a sophomore who plays the point guard, plays the two guard, is one of the top shooters in the team. Very smart kid, high IQ in the basketball court. Leonard Smith, right now he's injured, coming off a collarbone injury early in the season, is due to come back later in the week. Vince Perales, a junior who can play the center spot or the power forward. He's got great post moves, according to Coach Gabe Valdez, and is great around the glass. And another guy, JP Galindo, power forward, small forward, also a junior, does all the dirty work, gets all the rebounds, and sacrifices his body to get charge calls. So those are some of the players to keep an eye on for the Panthers.
Yeah, they had the Rugrats last year. Whenever they needed points, play scrappy defense. This year, who is their go-to guy? Who's scoring all the points so far?
Oh, wow. Well, leading the team right now is J.J. Balderas, who's averaging about 15 points per game, 8 rebounds. Has been solid all year long, and using his size and leading the way as a senior, Carlos. And so that's the guy that's carrying the team right now.
Yeah, you got J.J. Balderas, Rolly Berones, and Vince Perales. They're all 6'3" and above, so they're all pretty big, but they play, of course, different style of basketball depending on who their opponent is. What about Weslaco East? Who should we look out for?
Well, for the Weslaco East Wildcats, Carlos, it's a mixer of seniors and some youth there. Some sophomores are getting a lot of playing time right now, Carlos, starting with Caleb Escamilla, only a sophomore, is the best shooter in the team. Danny Mendoza, another sophomore, tall, lanky, he comes off the bench, gives them a spark. Another sophomore to keep an eye on is Josh Contreras, who's Coach Rob Contreras' son. Coach Contreras is the soccer coach of this team, and going to high school with him, he was very passionate, plays with a lot of fire. I'm sure his son is the same way. Gianni Barrera, only a junior, had a big game on Friday night, made a key pass down in the block to seal the win for the Wildcats. And then you got the veterans. Can't forget about the veterans. Mario Chivino, the senior. We all know him as a football player, great athlete, plays with a lot of passion, plays with a lot of heart. And then Jaime Vasquez, one of the starters back from last year, a senior who plays the point guard.
I know that the Wildcats, it was 2017 when they won a bi-district game, and then they were close to going to the third round of the playoffs to play against Weslaco, and they had that opportunity. I know they're looking to go back to the playoffs. What are their chances this year to get into that mix?
Well, it's right up there, Carlos. Again, with Jorge Martinez, they've gone to the playoffs twice, and so they've had success under him. And, I mean, he's a great coach. Came from Laredo, came to Weslaco East, has really helped the program out. And, I mean, like I said, Carlos, anything can happen in this district, Carlos, because it's wide open with all these teams losing some key players. And I think the Wildcats are confident after Friday night. They just need to keep it going.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game here tonight. What are the keys to victory for both these two teams?
Well, for the Panthers, it's about pressure defense. The guards doing a great job stealing the basketball, running the half court, running the full court, and playing their style is basically running their tempo. For the Wildcats, about making shots. And with that being said, they got to hit some free throws as well to stay with the Panthers.
All right, Mike Gonzalez, we're going to go ahead and let you go because you got to go upstairs and go meet Joey Aguilar because he will be helping out with the color commentary tonight. So we'll go ahead and let you go. Have a good game tonight because we're about a minute away from tip-off here. It'll be Weslaco East here in Weslaco High School at Domingo Sepulveda Gym for a key 31-6A matchup. We'll have the game right after this.
Bring you all the action live right here on YouTube and Facebook. So thank you for chiming in. And of course, as always, share the link. Andrew Almeida takes the first shot of the night. That one misses, and it's rebound Weslaco East Wildcats just coming on. We're going to give you the starting lineup really quick. Jaime Vasquez, Nacho Aranda, Gianni Barrera, Mario Trevino, and Daniel Flores for the Weslaco East Wildcats. Flores with a basketball. He's going to take a three, and that one falls. So the first basket of the night comes off the hands of Daniel Flores of the Weslaco Wildcats, and now the Wildcats up 3-0. Want to welcome Mike Gonzalez to the booth as he came in from the floor as he was part of the pregame show. Mike, welcome.
Yeah, well, thanks, Joe. I'm still huffing and puffing from running up here, but it's great to be here. Look forward to an exciting game, and that was a terrific shot there by the Wildcats to score the first points of the game.
Well, the first foul is going to be taken by Jaime Vasquez as he fouled Vince Perales. So Vince Perales is going to be at the line shooting two. He misses the first one. So still no score for the Panthers. Second of two free throws.
One of three guys, Joe, that stand at 6'3" or above.
And the second one misses, and it's rebound Weslaco East, but a little miscommunication as they try to get the ball into the hands of Jaime Vasquez, and he just wasn't ready for that one, and it sails out of bounds, and quickly a turnover and goes into the hands of the Weslaco Panthers. So the inbound pass is going to be given to Rodney Garza. He gets underneath to Valderas, and Valderas with an easy bucket, and now the Weslaco Panthers are on the board. They trail 3-2.
What a look in there by Rodney Garza. Terrific look in the inside and found his man wide open in the paint for an easy layup.
And we're going to probably see a lot of that. J.J. Valderas, the biggest guy on the court, and we'll see if he takes advantage of that height. So Weslaco East now with the basketball, a little perimeter passing. Vasquez trying to drive the lane, cannot do it, gives it up to Perez. Perez outside to Barrera. Barrera for three. That one in and out, and it's rebounded by Perales, and the Weslaco Panthers coming up the court. Back to Perales. Perales driving the lane. He's going to kick it out to Josh Rodriguez. Rodriguez for three. That one misses, and inside is a Vince Perales, a loose ball, and he quickly got both hands on it and went right up for a bucket, and now he's on the scoring board, and now the Panthers lead 4-3.
Yeah, just kind of at the right place at the right time. It looked like Valderas just kind of hit it to him, and he was like, whoa, look what I found, an easy layup. So the Panthers first lead of the night.
So they're up 4-3, and now the Wildcats with the basketball. Barrera looking to create something, so he's going to say, no, let's just get it to the top and restart. Vasquez with the basketball on the left wing. He's going to dribble around, trying to use that speed, but Josh Rodriguez, some great defense there, staying on him. Here comes Barrera, little spin move in the paint, loses the basketball, is able to come up with it, and now he's going to put it back on the ground and kick it out to the corner. And nothing doing, as Aranda wanted to maybe drive the baseline, but then decided I'm not going to be able to do that, so turns around and goes back out.
Yeah, the Panthers are in a man-to-man defense here, and so the Wildcats are kind of slashing, setting picks, and driving in.
And a great reach there from Valderas to knock the ball away from Barrera, as Barrera was thinking about trying to get in there. Here comes Vasquez. Back out to Aranda. Barrera on the left wing.
If you notice, Joe, the Wildcats are being patient, which I do like to see there. They're just being patient. They're not forcing anything in there, just looking for the open man, running their offense.
Yeah, you know, the Panthers very strong offensively, as they do year in and year out, and so it's really a game you do not want to get in a foot race with. And so if you can control the tempo, the advantage goes to you. And here comes another three-pointer from the Panthers, and that one misses. Ball is loose. Perez with it, and John Rodriguez knocks it away, and about an 8-foot jumper taken by Valderas and is missed. And a great job from Perez as he ties up Perales, and that's a jump ball situation. They're going to say advantage Wildcats.
Yeah, great job there all around by both teams there. The Wildcats with a possession arrow will get the ball here, and it looks like the Panthers are coming with a little pressure, but we have a timeout.
Yeah, timeout taken on the court. We'll see if this is a 30 or a full. Referee asking. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take one as well. You're enjoying Weslaco ISD basketball. It's the Panthers and the Wildcats right here on K-West.
Before Christine McCleary was a physical therapist, she was an honor student at Weslaco ISD, played sports, and was a cheerleader. She graduated from Ohio State University, then physical therapy school at Texas State University. Now she is Dr. Christine McCleary at Triumph Therapy and part of the clinical faculty at UTRGV School of Medicine. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Christine McCleary, WISD was the right choice.
Welcome back. We are at the Domingo Sepulveda Gym on the campus of Weslaco High School. K-West bringing you WISD basketball. It's the Panthers taking on the Wildcats. 4-3, Panthers leading, 4:17 to go here in the opening period. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez. Going to bring you all the action from this one here tonight. Wildcats with the basketball, and they're going to be passing and dribbling around, trying to find an open man with a high percentage shot is what they're looking for. So they're going to bring it out to the top to Vasquez. Vasquez to Perez on the left wing. Perez being guarded out there by Olmeda. Over here on the right is Aranda for three. That one hits off the front iron, and it's a rebound by Josh Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it out, and now it's on the Panther side of the court, and that's Olmeda with the basketball. Getting it inside to Perales, and Perez comes in and knocks it away, and here comes Barrera with the basketball for the Wildcats. So the Wildcats doing a really good job knocking the ball away. Mario Trevino with the rebound after a shot taken by Barrera and missed it. He's looking at Aranda with the loose ball. He goes up, and that's a basket for the Wildcats. Great job by Aranda being patient underneath the basket and coming away with the loose ball, and now the Wildcats up 5-4.
Yeah, and it looks like the Wildcats are showing a little bit of pressure here on the press there, but the Panthers are breaking it.
They get a pass inside to Valderas. He misses, able to come back with his own rebound, and that one is up and in, and now he has 4 points tonight, and the Panthers regain the lead. They are up 6-5 with 3 minutes to go here in the opening period.
And that's just the Panthers benefiting from their size there, getting a couple of those offensive rebounds there, and Valderas was able to finish.
So the Wildcats with the basketball. That's Mario Trevino. Mario Trevino, a name that you hear a lot on the football program.
If you notice, Joe, the Wildcats don't have anybody in the paint area. Well, you got Mario down there a little bit, but they're pretty much spreading everybody out there. You have 4 guys out in the wing area, and then you see Mario popping out there setting screens, but nobody in the paint area.
Barrera from the NBA three-point line. That one misses, and Josh Rodriguez with the rebound. He's dribbling up the court, kicks it out to Andrew Olmeda. Olmeda driving, he gets it inside to Perales. Perales with a little baby jumper, and that's another bucket for Perales. He now has 4 points, and the Panthers are up 8-5 with 2:14.
Yeah, great job there, penetrating, dribbling, and passing it down there, find the easy layup. And that's going to be there all night, Joe.
Here comes Barrera. He kicks it out to Trevino. Trevino, 17-footer. That one off the back iron, misses. Rebound, Valderas, and he's fouled.
I was just going to say, Joe, Mario had a great look there to the basket there, and unfortunately didn't make it there. And Valderas was able to get the rebound there and gets fouled.
Well, speaking of Trevino, he picks up his first foul of the night. That's the second team foul on the Wildcats.
It looks like we have some substitutions in number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, for the Weslaco Panthers, that's going to be J.P. Galindo coming onto the court.
And the Wildcats coming with a little trap here.
Josh Rodriguez trying to take this one to the hole. He does, and he scores, and he's got his first point of the night. So Josh Rodriguez is now in the scorebook officially and has extended the lead for the Panthers by 5. They're up by a score of 10-5 with 1:33 left to go here in period number 1.
And the Panthers on a little 6-0 run here after the Wildcats took the lead.
Barrera going to the hole, going strong. He misses, rebound Valderas. And here come the Panthers outside to Olmeda. Olmeda for 3. That one misses. And the rebound is by the Weslaco Panthers. Rodney Garzad. He turns around in a fading jumper, and that one goes in. And now the score is 12-5 in favor of the Weslaco Panthers. And Coach Martinez wants a timeout. And he's going to get one. You're enjoying WISD basketball right here on K-West.
Before Danya Pulido became an attorney, she was a student at Weslaco ISD. She was a member of the National Honor Society and a cheerleader. She earned her degree from St. Mary's University, then graduated from St. Mary's University School of Law. Now she is Danya Pulido, attorney at law for Texas Legal Services Center in Austin. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prestigious graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For Danya Pulido, Weslaco ISD was the right choice.
Welcome back. We are at the Domingo Sepulveda Gym right here on the campus of Weslaco High School. K-West bringing you Weslaco East, Weslaco High basketball. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you're enjoying this game, make sure that you share the link. Let everybody know that K-West is live with the Panthers and the Wildcats. Wildcats with the basketball. Caleb Escamilla trying to get to the hole. He misses. Rebound is there Rodney Garza, and he's going to go all the way in, but he's fouled as he's going to the hole.
Rodney Garza, as we know, is a terrific athlete, great football player there, showed his athleticism there, driving in, drawing the foul, and even tried to shoot it up there, trying to miraculously make a basket there. Gave it a right, but at least draw the foul and going to the free throw line.
Misses the first one. That foul is going to be called on Josh Contreras. That's his third team foul on the Wildcats here tonight. Back onto the court is going to be Vince Perales, and joining him on the court tonight is going to be Jared Portillo. He makes his first appearance on the hardwood tonight. Second one misses as well, but rebound Galindo. And he's going to kick it out to Perales, to the corner to Rodney. Rodney for three, that one misses. Rebound Barrera for the Wildcats. They back off, and now Caleb Escamilla has it. He'll bring it across the timeline for the Wildcats. He gets it up to Trevino. Out in the corner is Escamilla. Escamilla trying to create some space. He's going to give it up to Contreras. Contreras is going to be charged with a charge. No, it's going to be a defensive block. Okay, defensive block on 11. And so that's going to be Galindo's first foul of the night. That's the first team foul on the Panthers, and that's going to send Contreras to the line for two.
Yeah, Galindo gave up his body there, trying to draw the charge there. Looked like he was in position, but the officials there standing and called the block there. So
Contreras misses the first one, so here's the second of two. Second one misses as well, and it's a rebound by Perales. And then Mario Trevino quickly ties him up, and there's a jump ball situation. Possession area arrow is pointing towards the bench of the Weslaco Panthers, so they'll inbound the basketball. That's going to be Andrew Cabrera on the court for the Panthers, and he's got the basketball, and he'll bring it up to court. He's going to give it up to Andrew Olmeda. Olmeda being guarded by Contreras. Inside to Galindo. Galindo off the glass, misses, and it's a rebound by Contreras. Here comes Contreras up the court. He's being guarded by Cabrera. Cabrera knocks the ball away, and it's going to be last touched by the Wildcats, so it's going to be Panther basketball. Contreras going to take a breather, and they're going to send Vasquez back up onto the court.
So we got 1.2 seconds left. Let's see if the Panthers can...
Olmeda with a buzzer beater from half court gets that one to go, and now the Panthers are up 15-5 at the end of one.
And so they end the quarter, Joe, on what, an 11-0 run after falling behind 5-4 there. So a great job there by the Panthers, and a perfect exclamation to this run here. And it all started back with defense, because they were able to force a turnover there and had one last opportunity, and just a terrific shot there. And aimed it at the right place, got it off the glass, got the friendly roll. 15-5 after one.
Well, we played one, and as Mike just mentioned, the Panthers are up 15-5. We'll be back with second quarter action right here on K-West. Welcome back. We are at the Domingo Sepulveda Gym in Weslaco, Texas, on the campus of Weslaco High School. K-West bringing you Panther Wildcat basketball. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez, bringing you all the action at the end of one. It is the Weslaco Panthers 15, the Weslaco East Wildcats 5. What a great first period of action here from both squads. Both squads really hustling. The Wildcats just haven't gotten the buckets to fall. We'll see if second quarter treats them a little bit better. Mendoza with the basketball, has it knocked away, and away with the basketball is going to be Portillo. What a great steal from Portillo. He gets it into Perales. Perales driving the baseline, little jumper. He misses, gets his own rebound, misses again, gets his own rebound and misses for a third time. And with the rebound is Mendoza, but he's fouled by Portillo.
Oh, that's very unfortunate for Perales. Made a great move on that spin down the baseline there and wasn't able to finish it there, but was able to get the rebound there, as you can see right there. A great second and third efforts there, but just wasn't able to finish it off, and the Wildcats get possession here.
Aranda bringing it across the timeline. He'll give it up to Barrera. Barrera gives it back to Aranda. Aranda being guarded by Portillo. Up to Barrera. Barrera trying to drive the lane, but Perales is there. He kicks back out, misses an 18-footer, and it's a rebound from Portillo again, and he'll give it up to Cabrera. Cabrera's going to bring it across the timeline for the Panthers. Up to Olmeda. Olmeda to the left wing, and that's going to be Portillo. Back out to the right, and that's Cabrera. Top of the key is Perales. Panthers now doing the same thing, just trying to slow it down, control the tempo of the ball game. Here's Olmeda looking for a three. He's going to put it on the ground. That's going to be a 14-footer. He misses, and rebound is going to be Aranda. Aranda for the Wildcats with the rebound. Give it up to Barrera, and Barrera will bring it across.
And it's important, Joe, to hold the Panthers to just a one and done in these possessions there. So a great job by Aranda getting that rebound there.
Out on the right wing is going to be Vasquez. Vasquez gives it up to Trevino. Trevino moves it out to his left. Here comes Arana trying to drive the paint, but Galindo denies him. And here comes Cabrera with a steal. And he's going to take this one to the hole. And that's going to be a defensive block on
number 3.
They're going to say Caleb Escamilla. So he's going to pick up his first foul of the night, 14th foul on the Wildcats, and that's going to send Cabrera to the line for 2. Cabrera makes the first one. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the first free throw that falls.
For either team.
Right. In the ball game. So Valdera's back on the court, and Cele Avila comes onto the court for the first time. And Cabrera makes both of them, and now the Panthers are up 17-5. Timeout called on the court. And so Cabrera gets the first 2 free throws to fall tonight in the first period. In the first period, we saw 6 free throws taken. None of them made. 4 on the side of the Panthers, 2 on the side of the Wildcats, but now both teams warming up, starting to get those to roll.
Yeah, well, I mean, it takes a few minutes for everybody to warm up. Maybe there's a little nerves, being that it's an intra-city rivalry. It's important to the community and for both schools, and so I think both teams are getting loosened up now, and they're getting after it there. So I think all the nerves are gone by now.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and that's the same thing I was thinking, Mike, is that, you know, they're just getting them jitters out. It's the first time they meet this season, and of course, as always, it's loud, it's electric in here, and of course, you know, there's just a lot of emotions because they're crosstown rivals.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we even have cheerleaders here getting the crowd excited, so I mean, it's a big game for everybody here.
Well, after the timeout, the Wildcats will inbound, and Barrera looking to get some help, and he gets some from Trevino. He'll give it up to Barrera. And those two guys known for their great skills on the football field, but they're also very good basketball players as well. Galindo guarding Barrera. Barrera driving. And Galindo is going to be charged with a push. So that's going to be his second foul of the night, 3rd team foul on the Panthers, non-shooting foul. And so here's a little give and go from Trevino to Barrera, and he misses that one, and the rebound is the Panthers, and a pass to Valderas. He cannot come up with it, but trying to snag it was Vasquez, and he just couldn't get his hands on it.
Yeah, we've seen the Wildcats, Joe, have great looks to the basket there. Unfortunately, in the finish there, we see a great hustle there by both teams there. They say it's Weslaco ball.
Yeah, good call there by the referee staff. Inside to Portillo. He gets the bucket and one.
On the inbound pass there, a great pass inside. A small window there, but it was perfect right into number 4 there.
Yeah, Portillo gets his first points of the night and a chance for a 3-point opportunity. So that's the second foul on Barrera. So he was charged with that one.
Now we see the Panthers coming with full court pressure here.
5:41 left to go. And here comes Vasquez. It's one-on-one. He has it knocked away by Bolaños. So he's going to go to the line. Bolaños with his first foul.
It was just man-on-man there.
Yeah, Bolaños doing a good job keeping stride to stride with him.
Yeah, Vasquez was able to break the press there. Wildcats doing a great job, and it was just one-on-one right there. And Bolaños was trying to go for the ball there, but the official called a foul.
Vasquez gets the first one to go, and that's his first point of the night. Second of 2 free throws for Vasquez right here.
And that ends the 16-0 run by the Panthers.
And he gets both of them. So after 0 for 6 from both teams from the charity stripe, now they are 4 for 4. 2 from the Panthers and 2 for the Wildcats. Little backcourt pressure from the Wildcats. Here comes Avila, gives it up, no look to Cabrera underneath. He has it knocked away by Perez. Josh Rodriguez with the rebound, out to Bolaños. Bolaños for 3, that one a little too strong. And Avila with the rebound. He's gonna give it up to Bolaños again. Bolaños across to Valderas. Valderas to the top to Cabrera. Inside to Rodriguez, and that's gonna be a foul on Escamilla.
It's a great ball movement all around by the Panthers, getting everybody involved, everybody touching the basketball there, running the offense there, and patience, great patience there by the team, and great look inside. Draws a foul.
Yeah, a little extracurricular activity on the court, and Coach Valdez calls a timeout. He wants to avoid any situation on the court. And so he's telling his young men, hey, whatever happens, accidental bumping happens on the court.
Yeah, and here's the thing, Joe. You're up 20-7. You're in the bonus. You got to play smart. The right thing to do is play smart. And for the Wildcats, it's about keeping their composure. I mean, there's still a lot of basketball left to play. You can get back into this game. But they just got the emotions sometimes take over. And, both teams just need to kind of come down a little bit.
Well, before that timeout, the foul was actually called on Vasquez.
And it's a non-shooting foul, so looks like they're going to, nope.
I think they rethought it, and
yes.
they're going to send Josh Rodriguez to the line.
Yeah, because I did say that the Panthers were in the bonus, so I think that's what we're looking at now. The officials realize that the Panthers are in the bonus, so.
Right, so it's a 1-on-1 shooting opportunity for Rodriguez. And the first one is good, so he'll be awarded with a second free throw attempt.
So after the Panthers, as a team, missed their first 4 free throws of the game, they've hit their last 4.
And he's good, 2 for 2. So the second period has been pretty much everyone sunk their free throws. So good shooting from both squads. So here comes Vasquez with the basketball. 5 minutes left in the first half. Escamilla, double team, but quickly gives it up to Perez. Perez back to Escamilla. Perez being guarded by Bolaños. Escamilla thought about it, gives it up to Perez. Perez for 3. That one a little too strong. Trevino with the rebound, puts it on the ground, and he's fouled. They're going to charge that one on Josh Rodriguez.
Once again, the Wildcats had a great look there. Fortunately, didn't go in, but Mario Trevino standing right there with the rebound there and gets fouled.
Vince Perales will come back onto the court. He'll replace Josh Rodriguez. So inbound Wildcats. All the way out to Vasquez. Vasquez calling the offense. Dribbling out to his left. Now he's going to turn it around and come out to his right. He's going to give it up to Barrera. Barrera being harassed by Avila. Almost knocks it away, and he strips between 2, and now Trevino with the basketball. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Great job there by the Wildcats. They have to play against that pressure defense. We're able to break it in the half-court game, and a great dish there by Barrera, finding Trevino in the block. And Trevino, like he has these last couple of games, finishing right there. Had a great game Friday night. Came up with some big baskets in the fourth quarter to help the Wildcats with a win.
3-point play opportunity, doesn't take advantage of it. He misses that free throw, and now the Panthers with the basketball. Here comes Avila to Valderas. Valderas 6-foot jumper, and that one's good. Valderas with 6 points on the night. Panthers up 24-9 with 4:10 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, great job there by Valderas, using his size, making it look easy.
Yeah, Valderas and Perales both on the court right now, so size advantage to the Panthers. Escamilla looking to drive the paint. Here comes Trevino. Trevino with an 8-footer. That one is good, and he has 4 points here in the second period after being held in check in the first period.
So basically what's happening now, Joe, is that even though the Panthers have size and Trevino's underman, he's getting some good looks at the basket, and when they come in, he's using his quickness to drive in and finishing some possessions there.
Jaime Vasquez hustling down the court, kind of had to put the brakes on, but not quick enough. He put his hand on Cabrera, and he's going to be picking up his third foul of the night, and he's going to send Cabrera to the line. As you mentioned, they are in the bonus, so this is going to be a 1-on-1 shooting opportunity for them. So Cabrera, last time he was at the charity stripe, was perfect, 2 for 2. Make that 3 for 3.
Is one of the best shooters in the team, Joe, and he's a left-hander there. So it's always nice when you have a player like him that can play on the left side.
And he's good. He's 4 for 4 from the charity stripe here in tonight's ball game. He extends the lead for the Panthers. They are up 26-11 with 3:38 left here in the first half. Here comes Barrera with the basketball. Avila giving him a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. He breaks it out to the corner to Perez. Perez for 3. That one off the iron, misses, and rebound is Olmeda. He has it knocked off the leg of Escamilla. Escamilla tries to salvage it, but just could not do that. And he's out of bounds, so it'll go over to the Panthers.
Yeah, you give credit to Olmeda there, hustling there. Saw that he was going out of bounds. His momentum carried him out of bounds, but was able to have the presence of mind to throw the ball and get it off a Wildcat there.
Knocked away by Perez, but Cele with the loose ball picks it up. He gives it up to Valderas inside to Perales. Perales turnaround jumper, misses, rebound, Mario Trevino. Rodney Garza trying to knock it away, could not do that. So here comes Aranda. Aranda thinking about going baseline, but Valderas denies him that. Now he's being guarded by Perales, and Perales with a steal. Perales out to the top to Garza. Garza to Avila. Inside to Perales, but knocked away by Trevino and stolen by Trevino. Trevino with a great hustle, great effort down there underneath, and now the Wildcats with the basketball. 2:37 left to go in the first half. They trail 26-11. Barrera for 3, misses. Olmeda with the rebound. Olmeda taking it down the court. He's going to go to the hole. He is fouled by Barrera. Barrera picks up his second foul of the night.
Olmeda being aggressive there with the basketball, driving in, draw some contact, and is now getting rewarded, going to the free throw line.
First one is good. Couple of substitutions being made. Mendoza and Cabrera back on the court for the Wildcats. Olmeda, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe, now has 5 points tonight. Panthers up 28-11, and Mario Trevino couldn't handle that inbound pass, and that's a turnover.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Mario was expecting that pass or not. Unfortunately for him, went off his fingertips, and the Panthers with the ball back.
Inside to Valderas. Valderas 10-foot turnaround jumper. Rebound Perales. Perales with the basket. And now the Panthers are up 30-11. Perales now has 6 points tonight.
Yeah, that's just the 2 big men there operating there. Valderas couldn't finish there, but Perales was right there for the rebound, went up and got the easy basket.
That's going to be a backcourt violation. Well, no, it's not, because he couldn't get to the basketball, so it sails out of bounds. So I don't know if he just didn't want to take it because he was in the backcourt and just decided to let it sail out of bounds.
And that's what makes the Panthers such a great team, because they have size in there. I mean, you have Valderas and Perales, both 6'3", 6'4", and then you have guards that can come and pressure you, force turnovers, and that's what they did.
Cuevas on the court for the Wildcats for the first time tonight. Inside to Perales. Perales gets another bucket. Perales now has 8 points tonight, and the Panthers are up 32-11 with 1:35 to go here in the first half. Here comes Escamilla out to the top to Perez. Perez kicks it out to Cuevas. Out on the baseline is Escamilla. He has it knocked away, and Olmeda with the basketball for the Panthers. Avila inside to Perales. Perales turnaround jumper misses, and Cuevas with the rebound. And he's going to come up the court. Gives it up to Perez. Perez with a little one-hand jumper, and that one is good.
Great look in the inside there by the Wildcats there. I know shots haven't been easy to come by, but a great job there in penetrating and dishing and finishing.
My fault, it's Flores, not Perez. Here comes Avila. That one is good. Avila with his first bucket of the night.
We've seen Avila do a lot of passing tonight, getting everybody involved. That time went to his left side there, saw a lane, got it up left-handed, made the layup.
And a steal by Garza. Gives it up to Olmeda, reverse layup, and that one misses. Whistle. And that's going to be a foul on. That's going to be on the Wildcats, Danny Mendoza. That's his first one tonight.
Yeah, give credit there to Rodney Garza there for getting that steal there. We saw him earlier give an assist and doing a great job there. We saw a junior pass it to a sophomore there. So we'll be seeing this year and next year.
So Olmeda gets his first bucket to fall. He's now 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. Reggie Gomez makes his first appearance on the court tonight. Olmeda is now 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He's got 7 points on the night. Panthers up 36-13 with 35 seconds here in the first half.
Let's see if the Wildcats can end the half on a positive note here.
Trevino gives it up to Escamilla. A little pressure. Now he's going to reverse his dribble, go the other way to get the ball across the timeline, and he's going to be fouled.
You see the way Avila moves his feet, Joe, like the way he moves, being able to stay with his man there, giving Wildcats little room to breathe there.
I didn't see the referee come and give the number, but that's got to be a foul on Avila, and that's going to send Escamilla to the line. He misses. Valderas gets up, gets a rebound. He fouls, and that's a travel. So the ball will become a Wildcat basketball. Possession. Inside pass is going to go, and it's knocked out of bounds by Portillo as it goes off his foot.
In the NBA, that would be a restart of the shot clock.
Right. They get it out to Flores. Flores to Escamilla. Escamilla driving. He goes up off the glass, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Cele Avila, and that's going to be his second foul tonight. That'll send Escamilla to the line.
And being that Escamilla went up for the shot and got fouled, he's going to get 2 shots.
First one is good. So Escamilla finally on the board tonight. Second of 2 for Escamilla. Both of them are good. 17 seconds left to go. Panthers up 36-15. Avila with the basketball. He's going to dribble out. Give it up to Cabrera. Portillo inside to Valderas. Valderas turnaround jumper, and that one is good. Valderas has 8 points tonight. That buzzer is sound. We head to the locker rooms here at the half. At the half, it is the Weslaco Panthers 38, the Weslaco East Wildcats 15. We'll be back with second half action right here on K-West. Welcome back. We are at the Domingo Sepulveda Gym on the campus of Weslaco High School. K-West bringing you Weslaco East Wildcat Weslaco Panther basketball. We are just about to get underway in the third period. Weslaco High leading this one 38-15. The big men, J.J. Balderas and Vince Perales, leading scorers for your Panthers. Both have 8 points apiece. Andrew Olmeda had 7 here in the first half. For the Wildcats, it was Daniel Flores leading scorer for them with 5 points. Inside the Balderas, that's an 8-foot jumper, and he gets himself into double-digit scoring. He now has 10 points on the night, and the Panthers are up 40-15. I am Joe Aguilar, joined by Mike Gonzalez. Mike, what a great first half.
It was a great first half, especially if you're a Weslaco Panther fan. The big men dominating down low, and the Wildcats got off to a good start. Still a lot of basketball left, and let's see if they can get back into this game.
Trevino off the glass, and that one was a little too strong, and a rebound by Rodney Garza. He'll give it up to Josh Rodriguez. Josh a little behind the back dribble to bring it up the court. That one inside to Perales. And Perales for a high percentage shot. And now he too is in double digits. He has 10 points. So the two big men for Weslaco, both with 10 points apiece.
Yeah, outstanding job there. Outstanding look in the inside there by Rodney Garza, finding a big man there for the easy basket.
So here comes Barrera for the Wildcats. Trying to dribble into the lane. He has it knocked away by Garza, and it's saved by the Wildcats. Great job there by Flores to keep it in play. Gives it up to Vasquez. Now Flores for three, and he gets that one to go. Flores now has 8 points tonight. That's his second tray of the night. And all alone under the basket is Perales. He misses it, and then he tries to grab the rebound. Couldn't get both hands on it, knocks it out of bounds, and it's Wildcat basketball.
If you recall, Flores started the game with a three-pointer to start the game, and so now he starts the second half with a three-pointer here. So let's see if the Wildcats can get some momentum here and get back into the ballgame.
Rodney Garza comes up and puts some pressure, but then decides he's going to go back. And here comes Vasquez up the court, brings it across the timeline for the Wildcats. This time, they're going to harass Flores out there. Olmeda's not going to give him any clean looks. Aranda with the basketball, gives it up to Vasquez. Vasquez going to slow things down. Back to Aranda.
Execution-wise, Joe, I like what the Wildcats are doing. It's just about finishing.
Trevino takes the baseline. They're going to give a travel call, and so it's going to be Panther basketball. So they'll inbound it to Perales. And that's going to be the first foul charged on Gomez. Gomez had some limited action in the first half. Here in the second half, he picks up his first foul of the night. First team foul on the Wildcats. Olmeda with the inbound pass, gives it up to Balderas, inside to Perales, and he is tied up by Vasquez, and we'll see if they do call it on Vasquez, and they do, and that's his fourth foul tonight.
Perales was sandwiched between two Wildcats there.
And he'll go to the line for two. First one's good. Barrera comes onto the court to replace Vasquez again, as we just mentioned. Vasquez with 4 fouls. Perales with the second of 2 free throws. That one is rebounded by Barrera, and Perales comes from behind to try to grab the ball, but grabs a little too much of Barrera's arm, and he's going to be charged with a foul. So Perales picks up his first foul of the night. That's the first team foul on the Panthers here in the second half. Barrera with the basketball. He'll bring it across the timeline, gives it up to Flores. Inside to Gomez. Gomez goes up, and he has that one knocked away by Valderas. A big block, but it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Wildcat basketball.
That's Valderas' second block of the night there. Anticipated the shot there, did a great job, got all ball.
Barrera for three, and that one is good. So 2 3-pointers for the Wildcats here in the second half. And that's Barrera's first basket of the night, believe it or not.
Yeah, Barrera, only a junior, will be back next year. Had a great look there from the corner and was able to make the basket there. So now the Wildcats have 2 3-pointers in this quarter.
Josh Rodriguez all alone takes the pass from Garza, and he gets a bucket. He now has 6 points tonight. Panthers up 45-21.
And once again, Ronnie Garza, dribble penetration, finding his man there.
Flores for three, that one a little too strong, and he gets his own rebound. This time Barrera again for three, that one a little too strong as well, and this time it's rebounded by Olmeda, knocked away by Aranda, and it's going to remain Panther basketball.
A great job there by Olmedo, hustling, fighting for that rebound there, and gets it, and gets stripped, but it was off the Wildcats.
And Barrera with a steal. He dribbles between two Panthers. He goes to the hole, and he gets that one to roll, but not falls. And it's going to sail out of bounds. We'll see who touched it last. We're going to say last touch by the men in black, so it's going to be Panther basketball.
A great hustle there by Barrera, and just unfortunately didn't get the friendly roll there. Came off the opposite side and off the Wildcats there.
Double team Aranda and Barrera on Rodriguez, and quickly Coach Valdez calls a timeout. So he's going to call a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. You're enjoying WISD basketball. It's the Wildcats and the Panthers here tonight on K-West. Welcome back. We are at the Domingo Sepulveda gym on the campus of Weslaco High School. Panthers taking on the Wildcats. 45-21 Panthers lead, 4:43 left to go here in the third. Inbound pass gets into the hands of Trevino. Now the Wildcats with the basketball. Good anticipation by Mario Trevino there for the steal. He gives it up to Gomez. Flores with the basketball. Barrera. Away from the action. And they're going to call that one on Gomez. And Gomez, that's his second foul of the night. That's the fourth team foul on the Wildcats here in the second half. So Gomez will take a breather. And it looks like they're going to send Mendoza in to replace him.
And we see Barrera coming out of the game.
And Escamilla replaces him.
Mm-hmm.
So the Panthers will inbound, and they give it up to the big man, and he can quickly dish it off to Olmeda.
And that's a 10-second violation there, the official right on top of it. You have 10 seconds to get the ball past half court, and the Panthers didn't do that. Perhaps they just maybe set the, how would you say it, take the foot off the pedal a little bit there, and the official said,
Yeah, you get a little laxy-daisy. You want to slow things down. You've got a big lead, and, of course, you don't want to do anything out of the ordinary to create something to give the Wildcats a spark, because they are shooting the ball well here in the second half. And that slower tempo just caused them to create a 10-second violation. Now the Wildcats with the basketball with under 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Aranda with the basketball. He's going to dribble away. He's going to give it up. And that's a three-point shot, taken by Mendoza. It misses. Rebound Panthers, and here comes Olmeda off the glass and in. Olmeda, that one, he made it look easy.
Well, he went coast to coast there, got the rebound, and was dribbling and kind of was looking for some teammates there. And so nobody was coming, so he just decided to take it himself and scores the layup there.
Flores has it knocked away. He comes up with the loose ball, and on the baseline is Escamilla to Aranda. Aranda for three. That one missed. His ball bounces around. Valderas has it, gives it up to Garza. Garza trying to go inside to Perales, but I don't know if there was a miscommunication of whether it's going to be Perales or Rodriguez with the basketball. But we've seen some great passing from Garza. By the way, he is the quarterback.
He is the quarterback there. Yeah, Joe, we've seen Ronnie Garza, you see there, looking for his man down there, and I guess just didn't take the proper bounce or something there. I'm sorry.
So inbound is the Wildcats, and Garza with the steal, jumped the lane, and here he goes to the basket. That one is good. Rodney Garza now has 4 points tonight.
You see Rodney Garza there finishing things off there, trying to draw the foul there, didn't get the call there, but he's actually just back, Joe, from battling the flu, I understand. A couple of the players were under the weather.
Quite a few players have been struck by that flu bug, and that's happened on both sides of the benches here tonight. Rodriguez giving Barrera a little bit of harassment, almost knocking the ball away from him, but he's able to dribble away. So here comes Barrera, looking to get some help. He gets some from Mendoza. Mendoza back to Barrera. This time Flores dribbling. He's gonna go, and he's gonna be fouled. That's gonna be Andrew Olmeda with his first foul tonight. And that's just the second team foul on the Panthers here in the second half.
So if you notice, Joe, that being that the Panthers only have 2 team fouls, they're a little more aggressive on defense. That you can kind of take chances there, pressuring the defender, and perhaps you'll get a turnover or steal.
49-21, 2:20 to go here in the third. Flores gives it up to Barrera. Barrera looking to create something. He gives it up to Flores. Flores dribbles back around to his left. Here comes Flores. Flores takes the pass from Contreras. Thought about it, decided let's restart things. See what Trevino decides to do. Contreras from the top of the key gives it up to Mendoza. Back to Barrera. Barrera looking to drive the lane, but it was denied. Again, Barrera denied by Valderas. Barrera for three, that one a little too strong. Rebound, Contreras. He puts it up off the glass and in. So Contreras with his first points of the night. And now the Panthers lead is cut by a little bit. They lead 49-23. Timeout called on the court, but a great job there by the Wildcats underneath the basket.
Yeah, great job there. And if you notice, Joe, I mean, despite the score being what it is, they're being patient on offense, moving the ball around. You know, just trying to set some nice screens, running some pick and rolls there, trying to get everybody involved.
Yeah, they're trying to get everybody involved, and as you mentioned earlier, they're just being patient with the basket, trying to get those high percentage shots, and of course, trying to get those threes when they get those clean looks. Because we've already seen 2 fall here in the third period, one off the hands of Barrera and the one off the hands of Flores. So they're not afraid to pull the trigger if they've got that open 3. So the score is 49-23 with 1:34 to go here in the third. And of course, as always, just an electric crowd here tonight from both squads. So after the timeout, it's going to be Panther basketball. JP Galindo will inbound the basketball for the Panthers.
The Wildcats sticking with their full court press here, but the Panthers easily breaking it.
Rodriguez with the basketball, gives it up to Cabrera. Galindo inside to Valderas, off his foot. And they're going to say it was last touched by Flores because he was the one closest or trying to run between Valderas and the baseline.
Yeah, you notice, Joe, now you have 2 guys down there on Valderas, even when he doesn't have the ball there, clobbering up the middle.
Yeah, they're trying to eliminate those high percentage shots. Here's Josh Rodriguez driving the lane. He misses that one, and Trevino with a big rebound for the Wildcats. You were mentioning earlier to avoid those second and third shot opportunities that the Panthers had been taking, and Trevino with a great job with the rebound. This time Olmeda picks up his second foul of the night. Little hold there 4th team foul on the Panthers.
Yeah, Olmedo there was going for the ball there, missed, and bumped the Wildcats there and was called for the foul.
3rd team foul, excuse me, a little documenting error on my part. Less than a minute to go here in the 3rd. Flores, that one knocked away, blocked by Olmeda. Got the crowd going. Here comes Rodriguez driving the lane, jumper. That one goes. So Josh Rodriguez with 4 points here in the 3rd, 8 points on the night. Gives the Panthers a 51-23 lead. Barrera looking to give it up to Flores. Flores wasn't ready for that one. Flores back to Barrera. Barrera for 3, blocked by Valderas. Valderas coming all the way out to block that one.
That's his 3rd block of the night, but this one he had to come out to the 3-point line and get that block there. A great job there. Barrera had a good look to the basket, but just Valderas was right in position to get that block there, but Barrera didn't give up. Got the ball back and still took the basket to the hoop.
Yeah, he was fouled by Cabrera. Cabrera picks up his 1st foul of the night. That one's going to be on Avila. Non-shooting foul again. So Avila picks up his 3rd foul of the night. That one knocked away by Portillo. Remains Wildcat basketball. So the inbound pass to Trevino. Barrera gonna dribble it around. 15 seconds on the clock here in the 3rd. He's gonna give it up to Aranda, back to Barrera. Here comes Flores. Flores to Escamilla. Escamilla being guarded by Cabrera. Trying to create a one-on-one, but they decide they're gonna bring it back out to Aranda. Here comes Escamilla. Escamilla from 17 feet away. That one does not go. We've played 3 here in Weslaco. At the end of 3, it is the Panthers 51, the Wildcats 23. We'll be right back with the final period right here on K-West. Welcome back. We are at the campus of Weslaco High School, the Bingo Sepulveda gym, and the Weslaco Panthers taking on the Weslaco Wildcats. K-West bringing you this one live here on Facebook and on YouTube. And again, we want to remind you that if you are enjoying this basketball, please share it. And even if you're not enjoying the basketball game, share it as well. So the Weslaco East Wildcats with the basketball. Trevino gives it up to Barrera. Barrera for 3. That one a little short, and it is Avila with the rebound. He'll give it up to Cabrera, and Cabrera will bring it up the court for the Panthers. Gets it inside to Galindo. Galindo trying to get it to Valderas. Has it knocked away by Trevino, but Valderas still picks it up anyway.
You see the 2 big men going after it.
Yeah, they're both trying to go for the basketball, and you see them both giving each other big respect at the end of that one because neither one of them wants any trouble, but they were both hustling for the basketball, and that's what you want to see. You want to see good hustle, but you also want to see that they mutually respect each other and understand that they're not trying to hurt each other.
No. I mean, it's what happens between the baselines, until the whistle blows, you keep playing.
Right, exactly.
They're going after it.
So here's Valderas with a 12-foot jumper. That one misses, knocked away by Flores, and he comes up with the rebound. He got up there, got over Cabrera to get that one. So good hustle there from the Wildcats on the defensive side of the court, getting that rebound. Flores gonna give it up to Vasquez. Vasquez dribbling it around. Out to Escamilla. Escamilla stops his dribble, gives it up to Trevino. 51-23 here in the 4th. Good move by Escamilla, just couldn't get that one to fall. Into rebound. Panthers inside de Galindo as he was racing down the court, being guarded by Vasquez. Gets his own rebound, and now he's fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, Joe, JP Galindo is showing us that not only does he have an outside game, he has an inside game. They're giving him the ball down there in the block for the 2nd possession in a row. A great job there, getting that rebound, fighting for position, and gets fouled and goes to the free throw line.
And he gets the first one to go. On that foul is going to be Caleb Escamilla. That's going to be his third foul of the night. That is a 15th foul assessed to the Weslaco East Wildcats. Galindo 2 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight, and he's got 2 points for the ball game, so he gets himself into the scorebook tonight here.
Yeah, he's a young man, Joe, that Coach Valdez said does the dirty work as a hustler, takes charges for the team.
We'll see who they call that one on. They're going to call that one on Cabrera. That's second foul on Cabrera, the 16th foul on the Panthers here in the second half. Non-shooting foul, so the Wildcats will inbound it. That's going to be Aranda giving it up to Vasquez. Out comes Avila, back to Aranda. Aranda trying to make something happen on the baseline. And Avila, as soon as he turns around, is there to take it away. Good steal there by Avila. Here comes Portillo for the Panthers. Galindo back to Portillo inside, and Portillo gets that bucket, and now he has 5 points tonight. But the Panthers extend the lead to 55-23.
Yeah, excellent job there. Excellent teamwork there. That's team chemistry right there, knowing where the other person was going to be.
And Avila almost gets himself another steal there.
I'll tell you what, Joe, I really like this Avila kid, the way he plays defense there, really goes after it, doesn't give his man a whole lot of room.
Trevino with the basketball, looking to take a shot, decides to give it to Escamilla. Escamilla with a double pumper,
there you go.
And he gets that one to go. What a good move there by Escamilla on the inside, understanding where Valderas is and just put a great move on him.
Yeah, it was a great job there by Trevino, finding his man there and getting that field goal.
Here comes Cabrera. Cabrera with a great move. And Cabrera now has 6 points tonight.
Got the crowd on its feet there with that shot.
But you also got to understand, Vasquez not too aggressive there because he's got 4 fouls tonight. Next one is done. Avila for 3. That one is short. Great job by Portillo to get the rebound. He doesn't get the basket, but Galindo is there to clean it up.
Once again, Galindo there at the right place at the right time. You saw Avila there with a great look to the basket. Got the front iron there. Portillo, we thought was going to finish, missed the layup, and Galindo there showing everybody how it's done. Three-point play.
Yeah, three-point play opportunity as he was fouled by Escamilla. Escamilla now has 4 fouls as well. 2 for 2 was Galindo his last time there at the charity stripe. Now make it 3 for 3, and he's got 5 points, and the Panthers lead 60-25. Here comes Vasquez. Vasquez gives it up to Mendoza. Little miscommunication as Escamilla and Trevino both looking like they were going down towards the opposite side, and the ball just kind of sailed.
Yeah, I think he expected Trevino to go down there to the corner, and that didn't happen.
Here comes Avila driving the paint, kicks it out to Portillo. Portillo, 10-foot jumper, that one too hard. Rebound Trevino. He'll give it up to Escamilla, and he'll give it up to Vasquez. 4.5 minutes left in this contest. 60-25, Panthers lead. Vasquez with a running jumper, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
And we see Galindo there on the floor there, was trying to draw the charge, but the officials called a block there, and a great job by Vasquez penetrating, drawing the foul. Will go to the free throw line and shoot a couple.
That's Galindo's 3rd foul of the night. That puts the Wildcats. Vasquez at the line for 2. Vasquez has been to the charity stripe once tonight. He was 2 for 2. This is the first one. Bolaños will come back on the court as for the Panthers, and Cuevas comes onto the court for the Wildcats.
I'd be surprised if we see Valdez back in the game. We see got him out of the game.
Vasquez gets that one to go, and now he has 3 points for tonight. 60-26. Wildcats are trailing with 4:19 here in the ball game. Avila knocked away by Barrera, and he'll give it up to Escamilla, but there was a whistle. They're going to say, Barrera was out
carrying,
of bounds.
Yeah, either that or he was carrying the ball. But a great hustle there by Barrera, getting that steal there. A great effort, keeping the ball in bounds. But, the official right on top of it.
Yeah, I heard a whistle. Wasn't too sure, so that looked that way, and they absolutely had to be out of bounds or, like you said, carry. But nonetheless, it goes over to the Panthers. They lead 60-26 with 4 minutes here in the ballgame. Bolianos for three-point land. That one goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Wildcat basketball. Now we're officially under 4 minutes to go here in the ballgame. Vasquez for the Wildcats. We'll bring it up to court. Cabrera waits for him as he crosses the timeline. Panthers will go back to a zone. They've been playing man most of the night. They're just going to soften things up here. Barrera almost loses the basketball. Gives it up to Escamilla. Stolen by Portillo. Portillo jumping the lane. 9-foot jumper off the back iron and in. Portillo now has 7 points tonight.
Yeah, Portillo doing it. Little of everything here in the second half, giving the team a spark there.
Vasquez give it up to Cuevas. Barrera for three. That one a little too strong. Trevino and Galindo down there, but Galindo with the rebound. Here comes Bolaños. Cabrera. Portillo inside to Cabrera. Cabrera off the glass and in. What a great move by Cabrera. No one watching him. He just kind of comes around the back door. They find him. He turns around and puts that one in.
Yeah, we see the big man dominating down there in the paint. Well, the little guys can do it as well there. In a great athletic move and finishing the shot there.
Yeah, Cabrera now has 8 points tonight. 64-26. Panthers leading. 2.5 minutes to go here in this ball game. Cuevas to Vasquez. Vasquez baseline. Gives it up to Trevino. Trevino off the glass and in. So Trevino with his first bucket in the second half now has 6 points. 64-28.
Yeah, a great dish there by Vasquez, finding Trevino down there, down low.
Bolianos out to Avila. Avila dribbling. Decides to bring it back out. Now he's going to go into the lane. Little floating jumper, a little too strong. Cuevas and Avila tussling for the basketball, and Avila comes away with it.
Yeah, Avila just plays with a lot of energy out there.
Inside to Galindo, and Galindo with another bucket. Galindo was able to find a lull, and he was able to get that one in to go. And here comes Barrera. He's going to be fouled. Oh, they're going to say a charge on Barrera. That's going to be Barrera's third foul of the night. So Panthers will inbound. They'll give it up to Cabrera. Cabrera will dribble, and he's going to be fouled, and that's going to be it for Vasquez. Vasquez picks up his fifth foul, so he's done for the night. So Contreras will replace him. Mike has now stepped down. He's going to go down and join Carlos Robledo for the post-game show. So make sure you guys stick around. Cabrera will go to the line. And he continues to be perfect from the free throw line, as he is now 5 for 5. Earns himself a second free throw, and that one is good. He now, too, is in double digits. And he's 6 for 6 from the free throw line. A minute and a half to go here in this ball game. 68-28. Panthers are leading. That's Contreras with the basketball. Escamilla. Gonna give it up to Cuevas. Cuevas thought about going all the way around, and that's gonna be Contreras with a shot. He misses. Rebound is Portillo. He'll give it up to Cabrera. Out to Avila. Trying to go inside to Galindo. He does. Galindo with a great job of fighting for that basketball, turning around and putting that one in. And now it is 70-28. 9 points for Galindo here in the fourth period. All of his scoring coming in the fourth. He's been the spark for the Panthers in the second half here in the fourth as well. Contreras gets one to go as well. And Contreras now has 4 points tonight. 70-30, 33 seconds left in this one. Bolaños gives it up to Portillo, out to Galindo. Cabrera slowing things down as we only have 20 seconds left in the ball game. Galindo with the basketball. He's gonna dribble, then just gonna kick it out to Cabrera. Cabrera all the way across to Avila. Bolaños for three. That one misses. Rebound is Contreras. 3 seconds left. Contreras just gonna dribble, and it is final. Final score for tonight. It is the Weslaco Panthers 70, the Weslaco East Wildcats 30. For the Panthers, Olmeda finishes with 9. Portillo finishes with 7. Avila finishes with 2. Rodriguez finishes with 8. Galindo finishes with 9. Perales finishes with 11. Valderas finishes with 10. Garza finishes with 4. And Cabrera finishes with 10. Once again, we have final score 70-30. We're going to throw it down to the court. We've got Mike Gonzalez with head coach Valdez. Down to you guys.
All right, Joe, thank you very much. Coach, it was all about the big man tonight, dominating down low, setting the tempo for the win.
Well, I mean, we've played that way all year long. Today we started both bigs, and it panned out really well for us. They looked for each other. Guards got to them at the right time. So it put us in a position where we could utilize their strengths.
Yeah, I know you guys had a tough loss against Edinburgh Vela to start district, but you guys are now in a row, winning 3 in a row. So, I mean, what is it going to take for you guys to keep it going?
Well, we just got to keep doing the same things in practice. Past couple of weeks, we've been grinding in practice. They've been competing against each other. It's showing a little bit more now. We're doing the right things, staying a little more structured. Hopefully that'll take us over in the long haul.
Yeah, some of your guards also had a great game tonight off the bench. I noticed a lot of hustle out there, a lot of energy. That's what you like from your team.
Well, we're a deep ball club. I think we're deeper than we were last year. And hopefully, with the experience that they're getting now, with the inexperience that we've had, it'll get us into a deep run, hopefully down the road.
All right, Coach, well, congratulations. And make sure to stick around for the girls' game coming up next. For KW Sports, I'm Mike Gonzalez.